Picking up where I left off yesterday. And yesterday I had a full wave bridge rectifier hooked up like a half bridge, in that the ground is not connected, but you connect the ground here. So I'm comparing that way versus the normal way with it connected to the ground. So let's see. With it connected half bridge style, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5, say about 4 seconds or so, it goes up 1/10 of an amp, filling this super cap from the alternator. It's rectified. Now, there is lower draw. This is the draw in milliamps to the motor while it's pumping that super cap up. Now I'm going to put it, remember what that is, 103, about 103 milliamps. Now I'm going to put this over here. Now the full wave bridge is connected the way it should be. Maybe how, now look at how it goes up. Okay, let's wait till 7. 1 Mississippi. Wow. What happened there? It died down. Ooh. Bad connection, I guess. Okay. I was seeing like once a second, a little bit over a second. There. There we go. So it's maybe twice as fast of rate filling this cap with a full wave bridge. While in sacrifice, the draw is about 10 millimeters, 10 milliamps more. So I would say the best is to have it hooked up like this. I think this is a good advantage, how fast it fills. Is it going down again? Okay, I'm going to leave this for a little while. I'm going to let it get up to pretty far up there, maybe 14 volts. And then I'm going to plug in the stat power inverter. And then the big test, I'll quickly pull out this cord and plug it into the stat power. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to put it on pause for a while. Okay, I'm looking at now, while I'm waiting for it to fill, I put the ammeter in DC current, 20 amps, and I'm wondering how it fills up. And this is what it says, 150 milliamps going into this. And that's from the positive output of the full wave bridge to the positive here. So, you know how you have a dead battery or a cap that's at 0, you draw lots of amps filling it up. and if it's almost filled up, you don't draw so much amp. So right now, I guess if I plug it into the inverter, it's not going to be more amps than the inverter is going to draw from this. But we will see. I'm not really getting my hopes up this is going to loop by some magical suction mathematics or something. But I will try it in a little while. And I'm sure it will loop, but it's whether this super cap bank stays up and doesn't just sink pretty quick is what I want to see. Okay, so I'm putting it back on pause now. Another thing I just looked at while I'm waiting for this to fill up is what are the amps going in with the different ways to hook this up. So 150 milliamps going into this with it hooked up normal. Now I hook it up half bridge style. And we only have 70 milliamps going in there. So now I'm really sure that this needs to be like that. Ground on the ground and the positive on the positive. I'd like to make one out of Schottky diodes, but right now this will do okay. Maybe. See, now it's gone down to 140, and I think that's because the cap is filling up. I have to put on pause again. Okay, we got up to 13. It's now climbing pretty slow. I think because what the full-wave bridge makes, or the alternator makes going in there, is only this much. Pretty sure that's what's going on. So I'm getting ready. I'm going to get ready to try the big test here. Hold on one second. Okay, the light is on to the inverter. I have 13 volts in the cap bank. It's on about 110 milliamps. Full wave bridge connected. Okay, here goes. I'm going to pause while I plug it all in because I need both hands on this. Okay, I got things taped down so I won't pull everything apart. When I pull this plug out, shove it in there quick as I can. We're at 13.1 volts in the super cap bank. It's about 80 farads. And again, we're 110 milliamp input about. And I'm going to do something for good luck, this Alexa thing, you know what these are. So I'm going to play my band, the Fuckedtones, F-U-C-K-E-D-T-O-N-E-S, the Fuckedtones. We actually got a letter and a phone call from Capitol Records in 1989. So this is our song called Feverish Bridge of Time Distortion. Feverish Bridge of Time Distortion. I'm on guitar in this thing. Okay, I'm going to turn this on. Maybe that will make the spirit world make this work. I don't think so. There we go. Alexa, play Feverish Bridge of Time Distortion.
Here's Feverish Bridge of Time Distortion by Fuckedtones, Tones, on Amazon Music.
Here we go. Gonna put it on pause. I really don't think it's gonna work, but I'm making a big fanfare. Okay, I'm gonna put it on pause and plug it in. Hold on. It didn't work. It died down, but I remember this stat power inverter about a month ago. It would only latch on the sine wave with a 2 UF run cap. So I'm going to change the run cap and try again. Okay, I changed the run cap to a 2 rather than a 4. And it's now drawing 150 milliamps. So I'm going to try it again. I bet you this will work. Don't count on it. Okay, hold on. Okay, that didn't work either. 2. And now I've gone to a 6 UF run cap. And it's drawing even more, 214 milliamps. And the voltage is up close to 13. Okay, let's try this. So, could not get it to work. So I have a 4 UF run cap now. It's drawing 113 milliamps. What I did is I cheated right now. I put this battery in parallel with this super cap. This read 12.1 before I hooked it in. I also tried this inverter. That didn't work. So, I bet you this will work, but it's going to sink. So, put you on hold here a bit. Grieg, famous Norwegian composer. Okay, I got it to loop. In that, I have this inverter powering the motor, 4 UF run cap. And I'm filling up this super cap with the alternator. But I cheated. I put in a battery parallel to the super cap. So let's see how fast it sinks. One is super. It's taking some time to go under 12. Come on. Let's go under 12. What it's drawing from the inverter is 122 volts and 122 milliamps. That's what's coming out of the inverter at AC. Still at 12. bridge of time distortion. Come on, let's see you sink. Sink, baby, sink. Come on, baby, sink. There's a milliamp pin. Still not sinking. Here's my guitar solo. It's a really good one. If you listen to that guitar solo, it can give you chills in your spine, your hair raising up. I was communicating with my dad, who had died a few years earlier. So, look at this. I kind of like this. I'm going to put it on pause. Come back a little later, see if it's sunk. Okay, it finally fell. Starting to fall. It's been about 15 minutes. So if it was climbing, that would be nice. Now I hear something beeping. So I'm going to leave this going for a little while more. I think it's going to stay here for a little while, maybe another 15 minutes, 11.9. Okay, I'm putting it on pause again. Actually, I think I'm going to call it a day on this video. Okay, thanks for watching.